Bambi crowd, you know, particularly AJ with the reindeer there.
Oh yes.
The last crowd, they were an Exorcist crowd. And I thought, oh, right. Now, I've got 32 classic movies here, all right? And I'm going to just talk about a few. By the way, they're not all Disney movies, they're just classic movies. They're not all horror movies, see? So some would say The Taxi Driver is not quite the same as Bambi. Amy's already disappointed. But there's a bunch of movies. And there's a whole bunch more here. I'm trying to find some. Have you had one yet? Yes. You did help me?
No, I thought you asked if I would.
You would?
I will.
Okay, take the cup.
Okay.
You can look at the rest. I'm just going to talk. You see, memories come from movies, all right? Now, when I was growing up, we'd always go to a movie theater. Now, these days, I think we do a lot more streaming. We don't go to the movie theater as much. But we still see these great movies and we have these great memories. Now, Bambi. Why is Bambi here, you may ask? Well, this is the very first movie I can ever remember seeing. Now, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the first movie I ever saw, but it's the one I remember. And all I remember about it is that Thumper was cool, Bambi was cute, and it was really sad when his dad got shot. That's as far as I remember. But that's it. I mean, this came out in 42. By the way, I wasn't born in 1942, just in case. What else we got? Oh, Taxi Driver. Now, this is when Robert De Niro used to focus on acting. And it was a great movie. Young Jodie Foster was in this, and there's the scene you'll remember is. Are you talking to me, Ross? Who else are you talking to? There's the only one here. I'm the only one here. People remember that sort of stuff. Star Wars. Now, it's hard to believe that over 40 years ago this movie came out, and they're still banging them out. Isn't there one just come out this Christmas? That blows your mind, isn't it? And I remember when this came out, it was number 4. We're thinking, why is it number 4? What is that all about? And then 25 years later, we saw 1, 2, and 3. Talk about a marketing genius. Lucas knew what he was doing there, didn't he? And I saw this movie, and I loved it. But I got into real trouble because I went with my friends, and then I stayed to watch it again when they left. And Mum and Dad weren't happy with me. But it was worth it, because it was such a good movie. And then, oh look at this, now, Star Wars and Jaws. What's in common with these two movies?
John Williams.
John Williams, that's right. You see, the soundtrack makes everything. Now, the other great thing about Jaws was these 3 guys, Roy Scheider, see, it's all gone.
Dreyfuss.
Richard
Dreyfuss.
Richard Dreyfuss. Yeah. But who's the guy? Who's the crusty guy?
Oh.
Bruce was the shark.
Robert Shaw.
Yes.
Right. Sorry about that. I can't see. I can barely see you guys. I certainly can't really see we do that right now. But there's not a month goes by when my wife or I don't say we need a bigger boat, and we aren't even on the lake. For heaven's sake. Now, the other thing I'd like to know about this movie is when this came out, how much were they sued? Because who would go to the beach? You wouldn't, would you? You really wouldn't. And then, Back to the Future. One of my all-time favorite movies. When this movie came out, Michael J. Fox was the coolest guy on the planet. I remember lining up at the theatre, and the music was great. Huey Lewis and the News, the Power. It was just a great. I just saw it about a month ago, and it's still as great. You know. Now, I'm getting a little senile, so maybe not as good, but I tell you, I loved it. I've spent a little time talking about some of my favourite movies, but Emery, I'll give you a whole bunch there, and there's a whole bunch of classic movies there. Right? Now, what I want you to do, I want you to look through those movies. Maybe you give your glass to them, give your bottle to thing, and I'm going to look away, and you can look at anyone, and you can choose anyone. Just focus on any movie at all, and I want you to just focus on the poster. And if you can just look at the poster, just to really get it into your mind. I'm not looking. I don't want to see it. And then once you've got that movie in your mind, if you turn that card over, you'll see a whole bunch of movies on the back. All right. Can I turn around? I don't want to see anything. If I turn around, will I see anything?
No.
All right. I just want people to see my face so they can hear me. All right. Now, there's 16 movies on the back there. Right? They're in no particular order. Your movie's in that list. Right. What I want you to do, I want you to read them out. Now, you can read them in any order at all. You can skip some. You can just ignore some. But you must include your movie. But remember, when you say your movie, don't change your voice. Because I don't want to get any clue. Because I want to read your mind. All right. Mind reading. That's what's going on here.
Okay.
All right. You got it? Read them out.
Toy Story, Fargo, High Noon, It's a Wonderful Life, Taxi Driver, Apocalypse Now, Pulp Fiction, Titanic, National Lampoon's Vacation, It's a Wonderful Life, E.T., Annie Hall.
Do you want to stop there for a second? What is it? What was the burger they had? Was it the Royale? Was it the Royale?
Yes, the Royale.
Fiction? Is that what it was? Yes. Fiction. Wow. Should we try? Should we try that again? Because I tell you, that was good reading.
That
Good
was.
reading. So I'm going to look away again. Just choose on any movie at all. Just choose. You've got to remember. You've got to focus on the poster.
Okay.
There's 32. There's no way this is possible unless you're a mind reader. I can tell you that right now. Anyone at all? The burger. Was it the Burger Royale or something like that?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
They don't make moves like that anymore. Okay. All right. So we're going to do the same thing. Can I turn around?
Yes.
So I don't want to have any clues. Just again, read them out and try to be tricky. You know, obviously, you do need. What am I saying? Anne-Marie, she's going to be tricky now. Aren't you? That was a bad idea. Try not to be too tricky. All right, I'm a little guy.
Okay.
Concentrate. Okay.
The Princess Bride,
Yes.
Gone with the Wind, The Godfather, Singing in the Rain, Jaws, Casablanca, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Star Wars, Psycho, Forrest Gump, Back to the Future, Dr. Zhivago, Shawshank Redemption.
Can we stop there? Now, what was that guy? Dan, wasn't it? Who had the shrimps? Was it Forrest Gump? Is that what it was? The memories, they're coming through from you. Should we give just AJ's looking at me as though I'm crazy for us. Give it to AJ, see if she can have a shot.
I think you're cheating.
You just look at choosing. I'm looking away. Looking away. Yeah, no, I'm keeping my hands up. There's nothing going on here. Just focus on. Just focus.
I'm trying to find a hard one.
And you, by the way, and you can be tricky so no one can see it.
Okay.
You can shield it because Laurie's not doing it. Laurie doesn't know how it works.
All right, you ready?
It's not. There's no trick to it. It's just mind reading. All
Are you
right.
ready? Okay. The Godfather, Casablanca, Jaws, Gone with the Wind, The Graduate, Psycho, Star Wars, The Matrix, Bambi, Shawshank Redemption, Dr. Zhivago. Those are some of the things. Singing in the Rain, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
You want to stop there, AJ? Now, is this the one where the numbers were coming down? The Matrix? Is that the one? Now,